Good morning, everybody. Actually, it's the afternoon. I think it's like 2 p.m. now. Today is June 10th, 2025, I think. I have been wanting to make this YouTube video for so long now. Now, there's no script. I have no structure on how I'm going to say this. I'm probably just going to spit and just shit talk and just talk. And hopefully I get to a cohesive point. Bro, I'm so tired. Anyways, so I wanted to talk about, I don't know how to word this exactly. Hopefully by the time I upload this and have a title, the title explains it a lot better. I wanted to talk about how there is more to femme and / female, not the same thing, but the same umbrella, femme and female liberation than just sex work. Don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-sex worker. I'm not. But the thing is, we get so wrapped up, especially as young, I'm going to use young woman as an umbrella term. But I'm specifically talking about anyone who identifies as a femme or is feminine presenting or identifies as a female. But as young women, especially recently, we get wrapped up in this OnlyFans culture and this thirst trap culture of, oh, the only way to make fast money, the only way to liberate ourselves, to have control of ourselves, is to participate in pornography, OnlyFans, dancing, putting yourselves in dangerous situations. And I'm coming from a place of, like, I was in this position too. I had a Twitter account and I had some pretty raunchy photos on there. And I had it because I thought there was a part of me that, I didn't really have any structure in my life. I was freshly 18, I think, or maybe a few months after I turned 18. Freshly 18. And I mean, I was 18, so it was just like that adrenaline rush of like, oh, I'm able to do this. And the fact that I was like I wasn't in the best space. I have great guidance, don't get me wrong. I have some wonderful female role models in my life. I have some beautiful role models in general in my life. But again, this is my story, and so there's gonna be bumps in the road. And so I had one, and I thought there was a part of me at first that was like, oh, this is liberating. And it's like, oh, this is like, I'm in charge of my body. But the thing is, what is the difference of like professionals and like how the OnlyFans culture nowadays is that it wasn't liberating. I was always checking my DMs, always checking my direct messages, seeing if anyone has responded, checking who has liked my photos, who has reposted my photos, looking at the followers of looking at how many followers people had of who liked my post, reposted my post, commented on my post. And it became a consumption of more, to the point that like I got to a point where I was like, okay, I don't know what else to post, because anything more raunchy is like, it's scary. And that's when it gets dangerous. Oh my god, I'm sorry, like the sun is like going right in my eyes. That's when it gets dangerous, when it becomes it becomes a schedule, it's like, honestly, I'm gonna use hobby, not even a job. It becomes a hobby. Like, it doesn't just become like a small little thing, like here and there. It's this, oh, I need more views, I need the analytics, I need the algorithm, I need people to see me. And then I gotta get raunchier. And it's dangerous. And I'm gonna give a little story about a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say their name, but I had a friend who they knew that I had an account, and they also had an account, and they were also a dancer. And because of the fact that at this time they thought that it was liberating and dominant and like competent to be a dancer and a sex worker, but they ended up in a very terrifying situation and got basically had a prostitution experience, and got very sick. Who's screaming? Sorry, someone's screaming downstairs. They got very sick and they got very scared, and I remember them calling me and being like, Sham, I need you to come over, I'm fucking terrified. And it was like late in the evening, and I was like, I'm on my way. And at that moment, them and I kind of came to a realization. It's just like, I don't want to feel icky about myself, scared about myself, scared of what could happen to me, how people react, how society reacts, to liberate myself. There's more to femme liberation than sex work. I am more than just my body. And yes, sex work is the longest profession on earth, okay? But the thing is, that does not define us as females, does not define us as women, does not identify us as femmes, okay? We are more than that. And I remember I was in the car one time with my friend, and we were driving home, and we were talking about another friend of ours who was 17 turning 18, and they already started their Twitter account, and they went to us for guidance, and we were like, don't do it. And they didn't really like that response. But the thing is, like, even though we were like, that my friend who was already experienced was a year older than me, and then the other person is younger than me, we have just a little bit more wisdom, a little bit, okay, a little in experience. And it was scary because like they weren't 18 yet, and then as soon as they turned 18, nude photos, raunchy photos. And again, there's two sides of this coin right now. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable in your own body. It's your own body, it's your own account. But then again, we're so young, and we are more than just our body. We are more than just our body. And I want you to know, you are more than just your body. You're more than just sex appeal. And I remember being in the car and being like, you know what I want to be fucking known for? I want to be fucking known for being a fucking world-renowned fucking psychologist that fucking breaks the gender barriers and the sexual barriers within sexual psychology. That's something I've always been into, sexual psychology. And like in intimacy and between families. That is what I'm into. And I don't need to be provocative to get in order to get there. I'm more than just my body. I got sidetracked, but there's more to being liberated than sex work and being provocative, and I am more than that, okay? I am more than just a set of tits. I mean, other than what fucking Elvira said, I'm more than just a great pair of tits.
But if they ever ask about me, tell them I was more than just a great set of boobs. I was also an incredible pair of legs. And tell them that I never turned down a friend. Like, never turned down a stranger for that matter. And tell him that when all is said and done, I only ask that people remember me by 2 simple words. Any 2 as long as they're simple.
Okay, that low-key shade with that one. But again, like, it's so hard for femmes. I'm gonna be so honest, okay? Like, I can go on and on and on about this, but I can also be contradicting myself this entire time because it's so hard. It's so hard because you're either too much, too little, too big, too small, and there's no middle ground, and I can't just live. And I find myself putting myself in that position too, okay? Like, I mean, we live in a society, and when we say that, like, we are a part of it. So, and it's just, I just want you young girls, you young femmes, you young people, even femmes aside, you young people, you are more than just libido. You are more than just being provocative. You're more than just a sex symbol, a sex icon. You're more than just your body. Okay? Like, and also you're so young. You're so young. And we live in a really, really shitty fucking world that, and especially where, excuse me, someone called me. Especially within how our world is going today, it's just, I want you guys, if that's calling you, to really, really think about it, because it's dangerous. It's really, really dangerous. Now, should it be dangerous? Of course not. Should we have to fear for our lives? No. But the thing is, that is the reality. And I'm not telling you guys to be anti-sex work. I'm not gonna tell you guys to be anti-sex worker. Absolutely the fuck not, okay? Everyone has their own story. But the thing is, especially for my friends who live in California, specifically, I don't know about the rest of the nation and the rest of the world, but we have resources. And if you don't know what your options are, I mean, if you're in college, look into your college. And if you're not in college and you want resources, and community colleges in Los Angeles, I think, or even in just California, you get the 2 years free. 2 first years free. Okay, and then there's FAFSA, there's LA Promise, there's Regional Center, there's Department of Rehabilitation. We have options. There's SNAPs, there's stamps, there's CalWORKS. And again, like, don't be afraid to explore what is offered to you, because it's out there. And so many other women, so many other people, not even just women. You know what? I'm sorry I keep saying that. So many other people, okay? You are able to get high up in the world. You're able to be strong in the world. You're able to be, not even high up in the world. Fuck that. You are able to be independent and comfortable within yourself and liberated within yourself without having power. All right? You're able to be totally liberated without putting yourself in dangerous positions, in hurtful positions towards your personal psyche, your personal, how you feel, like, about yourself. Like, fuck what other people think. Like, in the end, like, do you actually feel great about yourself? And if you do, I mean, hallelujah, right? Like, But I'm also just talking from a position where I was and where my peers were. And it just, honestly, what I basically wanted to say within this entire video, you are more than just your body. You're more than just your body. And I want us to realize that before this OnlyFans cultures and this fansly culture gets even bigger, because it is such a big thing, especially towards alternative women. Oh my god. And sadly everything is like, well, I mean, I guess like when it comes to teenagers and young adults, like everything is a sex joke. Like, I feel like that just goes within our age group. But there's a difference between a joke and then when it gets dangerous and when you're starting to get into dangerous territory. I hope this video was informative enough. I low-key have been thinking about fucking recording this for so long and I just never did. But I mean, hopefully I have more videos this summer. I am planning on it. Oh, let me show you my nails, guys. Oh, they won't focus. See that? Isn't that pretty? $45 from my nail tech. And I got 2 gems. It's a star and a heart. I mean, this is how I liberated myself. Made myself feel a little good about myself. I got myself some cute nails. Got some 2 gems. But also, you don't need things to feel... That's a whole other video. You don't need more things to feel good about yourself. Anyways, I'm sorry. This is such a long outro. Again, hopefully more videos this summer. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you were interested in this video, please comment something that you thought of. Anything related to the video, please like, subscribe. If you share the video, that would be great. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.